selection is expected to wrap up today, allowing testimony to soon begin. This is a separate story in the murder trial of Alex Murdaugh.
Yeah, you'll remember this is that insane story with all the twists and turns. The former lawyer accused of killing his wife and son at their South Carolina home in June of 2021. The court has already gone through 4 rounds of jury selection. Today, both the defense and prosecution will narrow down the remaining 122 potential jurors to a panel of 12 and 6 alternates. CBS News national correspondent Nikki Battiste joins us from outside of the courthouse in Waldoboro, South Carolina. Nikki, you have been covering this from the beginning, had that wonderful piece on 48 Hours. We're glad to have you with us now.
So, Nikki,
It's good to be with you.
What are the next steps before testimony begins, once the jury is set, at least?
Well, as you mentioned, we started the day with 120 jurors. When I walked out a bit ago, we're down to 80. The judge and the prosecution and defense will get down to 18 jurors. They think today, what's interesting, at one point this week, several hundred jurors were asked who knows this case, who's read about this case. They all stood. So it's been quite a process. This is a small community. Everyone knows about the Murdaughs or has a connection to the Murdaughs. Once that jury is selected, opening arguments begin. The general consensus that opening arguments could begin this afternoon. I want to point out, last time I saw Alex Murdaugh in person was at a bond hearing just over a year ago, where he looked like a shattered man. He was shaking. He was shackled. Today, he looks like a man who is ready to stand trial. He is dressed in a suit, and frankly, it's difficult to tell him apart from the prosecutors and his defense lawyers. Lana and Errol?
For people who haven't been following this particularly bizarre case, he is accused of killing his wife, one of his sons, and the prosecution is arguing he did that to cover up for other crimes. And along those lines, the prosecution actually got a win yesterday in regards to his financial information. Tell us about that and how it all fits into this complex puzzle.
That's right, Lana. Alex Murdaugh faces 99 counts of various financial frauds. Those are all separate from this murder case. The defense didn't want any of those financial frauds introduced in this trial, and they filed a motion for that. The judge ruled yesterday, basically, I'm not going to decide. Let's wait and see if the prosecution brings it up, and we'll decide then. Why it's critical and why it's a win for the prosecution. As you mentioned, it's a big part of their motive. They say Alex Murdaugh his financial fraud was starting to be uncovered. He'd been stealing money from clients, from his own law firm for a decade, and he panicked, and that he murdered his wife and his own son basically to buy time, to buy sympathy, to detract from the financial fraud that he was facing.
Such a frightening allegation, and it's interesting the defense team is trying to strike certain things from evidence, block particular testimony from several experts as well. Tell us more about that and where those efforts stand.
There are 2 other pieces of evidence the defense does not want brought into this trial. One is blood spatter alleged to have been found on a white T-shirt Alex Murdaugh was wearing the night of the murders. An expert who analyzed that shirt initially said he couldn't really see splatter, but when he actually physically got the shirt and was able to analyze it in person, he said there was blood spatter on the shirt. The defense wanted that thrown out. The judge said, no, once again, let's wait and see if the prosecution brings it up, and we'll decide at that point. The second piece, which the judge objected to tossing, and this is critical, are casings, basically bullet casings that were found around Maggie Murdaugh's body. She was shot with an assault-style rifle. Her son was shot with a shotgun. But around Maggie's body, and then in a different location on the property by a shooting range, experts say were the exact same type of casings. They say they came from an assault-style rifle that was owned by Alex Murdaugh, but that has gone unaccounted for. So that's really critical testimony the judge has decided to allow. Errol, Lana?
All right, Nikki Battiste, thank you.